Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Path of Exile. It's a new RPG that I believe is in closed beta. They've had a couple open beta weekends, and I believe in the near future they will be going into open beta, and they will have wipes and etc. Right now, there's two main ways, as far as I know, you can get in. Well, maybe three. There's sometimes they do the stress test on the weekends. The other way is you can randomly get a key, maybe from events from like news sites, etc. Or they send out a free beta key every 5 minutes. And when I say free, I don't mean, let me explain that in a minute. And then they have a supporter package, and they only recently added that. It's because there's a huge demand on this. They don't want a lot of people, but hey, if you're willing to support and throw some money towards these devs ahead of time, they're more than willing to let you on. There's even one that's $1,000, and before you're saying WTF, die, even the $1,000 one comes with, I think, an in-game pet, and that's it. Nothing. It's all like cosmetic fun stuff, like outside of the game, even like soundtrack, etc., etc. This company, from what I've seen and read, they're really strongly against games that break it by selling things like potion that gives you extra 50% run speed for 2 hours, things like that. They seem really highly against that kind of stuff. They just want cosmetics things, like even to the point where your magic may instead be, and I'm just making this up, but you shoot a fireball and it's a magical, really kick-ass, colorful fireball instead. But they don't have any examples of that. At this point, only you can buy is character slots and shared stash slots. I myself supported by donating $25, and I think it's a worthy cause, because from what I've read and what I've seen, it's amazing. So I'm going to start out this. So you can play if you do as low as $10. Right away you get a pay to key, and so I'm going to play right now. So I made Kaner, and I recorded with that character, but I thought, I was totally a newbie, and I wanted to make this more of an advertising video than a derp 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 video, and I'm still going to be derp 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 because I don't know a lot of things yet, but I do know that I can show you the game a bit better now that I've played it for a wee bit. So the current classes in the game are, first of all, we gotta click create. You can see all the leagues here. You basically legacy or hardcore legacy, hardcore or default. So as far as I know, it's really like default and hardcore. If you play hardcore and die, you get sent to default. So today we'll play default. So let's go create and pick a, so basically you're going to pick a name in the class. So right now they have 5 classes. They have the Templar. Hey, out of my way, Templar. I can't click the guy behind you. They got the Marauder. Oh, I could pick him. The Ranger, the Duelist, and the Witch. Duelist is the bread and butter, can stale butter, can sour. Duels fight whatever orders. Sword, shield, battle axe, and longbow. Duelist is their master example. That kind of sounds cool. I think I'm gonna try Ranger this time. I played the Witch for my little short one there, and I'll just try Ranger. So let's make up a name. Kane. Let's just call it Godcraft, actually, for fun. Why not? You can go on the different one. Character kill in Hardcore League is moved to Default League. We could try that. Why not? So when you started the game, when you logged in, oh yeah, that's a grace period. So we go to this guy. He gives you a bit of a. He starts you on your way. You're like, continue. This guy tries to attack you. You pick up your bow here, and you kick his ass. There we go. What I have my settings, so I'm going to go to options and show you what I'm going to set up here. So the first thing I do is I'm going to do, always highlight everything. So I'm going to click that. But I'm going to filter out white items. And you're wondering why key pickup items can only be picked up while the item's highlighted. Oh, yeah. Items can only be picked up while the item highlight key is down. Oh, yeah, that's off. But why is it always highlighted? Key pickup. Oh, so you don't accidentally pick it up unless if you actually hit the Alt key, which is the force highlight. Okay, makes sense. Anyways, I have global chat hidden. They don't mind you doing some recording and stuff, but they want me to let you know, first of all, this is a beta. Second of all, what you see may change. Third of all, this is a real beta. That's mine. This is a real beta. These guys are actually adding content in, working on the game live, releasing, you know, things all the time, and just understand this is a beta. Most betas you've seen in the past few years have nothing but being actual a lie. For example, Age of Conan was not really beta testing. They were manipulating you by playing their 1 to 20 area, which was overly done and amazing. More work and effort was put into that to sell you the game versus, you know, after that part where it's a totally different game and it got boring. So I just want to let you know, just letting you know. So there's these flasks here, and these flasks are probably the most amazing thing ever. You notice it's empty right now. If I use this health flask and start killing this guy here, you're gonna love this. Let's kill some of these guys. Go, 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 go. There we go. So you can see it slowly regenerating, and the flasks in this game don't actually disappear. Instead, you have a certain amount of flasks you can hold, which you can see in my thing, 5 in total. I'm not sure if it increases at all in the future or anything like that, but yeah. So actually, we should probably pick up some of this that helmet, and yeah, let's get the helmet and the gauntlets. I guess this would be a good idea. Now, I don't know anything about weight penalties, etc. That's something I have to learn. That's something you have to learn, because we got to learn this game over time. You're not supposed to have everything handed to you anyways. But yeah, it's a really amazing game. It's just like Diablo. It's smooth. It's awesome. The gameplay feels smooth. It doesn't feel laggish at all in any way. And like I said, I right away fell in love with the game before I even started it and put $25 in, and I felt, you know, a lot of people are intrigued by the game, but they wouldn't put any money into it. And when I say that, it's because they haven't played it, they haven't seen it really. So I thought I'd just give my own opinion and play around with it and show you how cool it is. So you can see the arrows actually sticking in the guys at certain spots. Look at them. Some of them actually get in the knee. Arrow to the knee, arrow to the head. That's cool. So let me show you something here. I just got a skill up. You're gonna find this crazy. So I just leveled, so I have 1 passive skill point to put in. Now, don't jizz your pants when you see this. Yeah, this is the skill tree. Yeah, that's nothing. This, guys, is the skill tree. Have you ever seen a skill tree this insane ever? This hands down wins like insane. Thankfully, all we have to do is worry about what we start in here. So you sort of work your way out your branch. So first of all, we're a ranger, so I assume our main stat would be things like dexterity, which I'm 100% sure that's what it is. I never looked, but I'm gonna just say yes, that's what I am. Actually, here you go. You can tell by this probably. You'll probably have most of your points that you start off with your base points set into that area. So here you go. So we're gonna work on the dexterity. So if you hover over here, you can see this goes to dexterity. If you hover here, this goes into invasion. Dexterity, actually, that's cool. So yeah, there's 2 classes that are actually dexterity, and then the strength and the range. Actually, yeah, there's more than, oh yeah, okay. So you gotta pick what you want. So this seems to be more about perfect aim, projectile. This one seems to be more about shield mastery, shield block. So this one clearly is probably more for the duelist, where this one is probably more for the ranger or whatever. Yeah, ranger, I think I am. So increase attack speed, and then 12% armor. So yeah, basically we just throw it in there for now, and then you work up the chain, and then you add into this. Let me give you some finer points of the game. the game goes up to a level 100. I've talked to a few people. No one that I've talked to has ever heard of anyone getting to 100. Mainly because there isn't enough content. No, I shouldn't say that. There isn't a ton of content yet to get to 100, but it could be also that's part of the game. I mean, maybe, you know, 2 years from now you get to level 100. It's not meant to be grinded and gotten to a month kind of thing. So yeah, the level cap is currently planned as 100, but players will find that leveling up more slowly as they gain XP. You don't need to be very high to be very well geared content. With the end game content, hardest difficulty level, the diminishing returns means the game doesn't suddenly end when the player hits some arbitrary point. If a player wanted, they can improve a single character for years on end. That is directly from their frequently asked questions. That is the kind of company I love. Something where I can work on a character for months, and even years, and still somehow improve it, not just with items, but even in the skill points, adding a new, you know, increased 5% damage. Okay, so this is the first boss. And you probably want to kite him a bit. Look at the arrow show up on him. Oh, I thought he was glitched up there. Yeah, he pulls the sword out of his body that somebody else stabbed him with one time. Actually, we can get hit by him. Show you what it's like. Okay, so he does a lot of damage. So hit the potion starts healing up, as you can see. Ta-da! We took him down. So you can go to the bow. We can look at our current bow. So we have 1.2 to 5%. Yeah, I think our bow is just fine. Minor flask, might as well grab the mana flask anyways. We'll probably replace it later on. We don't have any kind of armor. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to slow me down at all. I have no idea what it means to wear different kind of armor types. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong at first, it doesn't make a big difference. Till the stats of like actual stats showing up where it says, oh, it gives like, you know, extra strength or something like that. I have no clue yet. I'm just as new as you guys. So here's you know, a quest NPC. He's just giving me a quest, and we can talk to this guy. And there you go. And I think this guy will give us an actual quest as well. Here, yep. So he'll give us a gem for reward for what we just done. So we can do this one. So burning arrow, lightning arrow, or dual strike. Dual wield only, attacks with weapons, does not work with wands. Yeah, so I don't want that. This one does, fires a charged arrow, and this one fires an arrow that deals fire damage. Okay, so both of them are special, like, magical abilities. So 30% of the physical damage added as fire damage, 10% chance to ignite enemies on hit of fire, 20% increased burning damage. This one does 50% of physical converted to lightning damage, hits up to additional 2 nearby targets. To me, that sounds more badass. So there we go. We put it in there, and oh, what is this thing? Oh, that must be the pet. I think I get one of those too. I think I have to wait for it, I'm not sure. There's this button, but I don't think... Oh, I got it too. There's mine. So this person is a better donator, I'm not sure. That could be actually the $1,000 donator, I'm not sure. But it's a kiwi. That's what it is, a kiwi pet. It's so cute. And basically, depending on how high a level of supporter you are, you get whatever version of the kiwi pet. Like, his is glowing... you know, I'm not sure if that's gold or bronze or what, but yeah, that's how that works. Current microtransactions is for private stash or personal like stash. I don't think it's for this. It says shared stash, so I'm not sure how to access that yet. Oh, let me show you the trading. Look at how you sell items. So I don't have anything to actually sell, so let's see if I can sell this even. Okay, here you go. So blacksmith improves the quality of a weapon. I'm gonna actually use that, but instead of credits like gold and stuff, you're actually trading for scrolls and stuff. Isn't that the weirdest thing ever? Or parts of it, I think even. Yeah, scroll fragments. So it's very, very unique. There is no, from what I've seen so far, no actual gold, which is crazy. So let's try this out. We actually got this little gem here. So look at my bow, 3 to 10, 5% strike, 1.2. This is going to be a waste of this item, but I'm going to do it anyways. There we go. Quality 5, 1 to 2, yeah, it wasn't a huge improvement. Let's put that gem in there. I'm going to show you something really cool. The gems level up. It'll even say up there, required level 1. And if you right click, you can remove that gem. And from what I've seen, no penalties at all, which is really cool. You know how games, you always have to throw away your gems, and it's like, oh god, I hate my life, and blah blah blah. No worries, you don't have to get rid of your gem. So here we go, we're in the next area. So basically just go around and you can pick up stuff, whatever. Like I said, I'm only going to pick up stuff that are not common, basically, from now on, because you just don't have the inventory space for it. So as you can see, Scroll of Wisdom came up and Glass Shank, which is awesome. Oh, let me show you the new ability. There you go. Wow. That's the new ability I have. So it's right click because it's part of the weapon. So when it seems to be part of the actual weapon, it goes onto your mouse buttons, left, right click kind of thing. And when you get, like, I guess, passive abilities later on, like from maybe your skill system, whatnot, they'll end up actually in your, like from here, I assume, they would end up on your Q.1 slot. And, oh yeah, let me show you some of the character options. So this is the options menu so far. So you got graphics, audio, UI settings, and the key binding settings, which you can change pretty much everything. Then you got the open close map, which is an awesome map here. You can see it's a faded map, just giving you an idea where you're going and need to go. The orange there is a door. If you look at the top right, it tells you where you are, normal difficulty, monsters level 2, and it even tells me I'm in the hardcore league, but look at that, monsters level 2. So it gives you an idea, you know, what level the monsters are, but it also says what difficulty I'm in. If you open the social panel here, you got your friends and party members, which is kind of cool. And if we go over here, you got your inventory, which we've already seen right here, which works just fine. Oh, I wanted to say something. You notice the limited space here? This is why I'm only picking up the rare more items, because this game's not meant to loot everything. Don't ever think you're supposed to loot everything, or you're going to kill yourself. You're only supposed to loot what you want to use or what you think is valuable to sell. If you think white items are valuable to sell, you're sorely mistaken. I'm just saying what my own personal notice. Here's my next level. Oh, okay, so this is my character, Godcraft, my intellect, strength, dexterity. This is my offensive information. The misc I don't know right now. Oh, it even shows you your skill on here. That's so cool. Your charges, your defense here, and yeah. And then of course we've seen the insanely overly godly, oh my god, I just want to kill myself, it's so amazing, look. Oh. It's just, oh, this is insane. So I'm assuming these, like, marked out ones here, oh, actually, no, I was going to say maybe they're skills, but no, maybe they're not. Oh, it's just, it's insane. I love it. And then you get your open your world panel, which is like sort of a mini world map. It has a little legend here to show you some of the information. And this is just Act 1. I assume there's Act 2, Act 3, etc. I'm only just hitting the tip of the iceberg, basically. So it's an amazing, amazing thing. So let's... oh, I didn't hit him. Let's try these guys. Oh, there you go. Did AoE, took them all out once. Cool. So if we hit 3 right now, we can get more mana. You can see just one hit of that actually starts putting it into quite a nice recharge. Awesome. So let's run through this. I've done this before, so I have a somewhat idea where we're going. But most of it's actually linear. It's actually a pretty wide open area that you can play around in. But I mean, it's pretty linear where you won't be so screwed where you won't find where you're supposed to be going. Like, I could have gone upwards, actually, so... Doo-doo. Look at this, your lightning arrow gem is now ready to level up. And I'm not shitting you, you can actually level it up. So let's look at it right now. It does 50%, hits up to 2. Actually, let's go like this. Oh, it even has a little level up icon on it. So that's what it's doing right now. 50% to... I don't know what it's going to go to, but let's try it out. Level up. 50% 3... Oh, that's sweet. So, yeah. So they level up. They actually level up. Your freaking little gem skill. That's amazing. Oh, boss. So you gotta play the dodge game a lot if you're definitely not a tank type class. Ooh, scroll. Ah, I leveled up, sweet. This guy's gonna own me, isn't he? Uh-oh. That's my computer lagging there. I'm having issues with my hard drive lately, with my recording drive. Yay, we got him! Cool. Driftwood, that looks cool. I don't think I've ever gotten a colored item like that. I wonder if that's better than the blue. Cool. So we can go back here again, and we can go, we want 10 more decks, or do you want to increase accuracy rating? So if we go back to the character... Hey, I'm trying to do a video here. See how I used that shadow and shot over there? I knew I would hit that guy. It's kind of using like the terrain around you. So this guy, oh, he came out before I could get him. So if we go over here again, 2% accuracy for 1 dex, 5 accuracy equals 1 invasion. So I mean, it depends what you want. So do you want some more accuracy, or do you want just increase your accuracy rating by 12%? So if we go this way, increase projectile damage. If we go this way, increase dex again. So we got a lot of dex increase. Ah. You can see a lot of mobs kind of roam the map and they make their way here. So since this is more dex, etc., and it seems to be going up into more daggers, I'm going to go and stick into this area. Temp. Ah. Time to use my healing potion here. These guys are really making their way up here. So yeah, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go with this one. So increase accuracy rating. Here we go. Ta-da. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the next area, which is down, if I recall, over this way. Oh yeah. Don't forget, if you hit alt, those items are showing up the way I've set it up anyways. Wow, there's a lot of guys coming up. This is actually a little more challenging than I recall from last time. Upgrades a normal item to magic item. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't know quite what that means. Probably don't want to do that on my current items. Maybe for, you know, if you get a nice staff or something that's like more of a melee damage, you can make it do magic damage. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm totally new to this, guys. I only got to level 4 last time. I'm only just starting this so I can show you a bit cleaner and better without being a whole let's play derp and me die in 2 seconds. Ta-da! Rawhide gloves. Do I have any gloves right now? Ah, I have these. Which ones are these? Rawhide gloves. Evasion rating. Seems like that would be more appropriate for me anyway, so let's grab those. No, I guess you gotta actually click this one. Ah, oh, I don't know what that was. Nailed fist, life gain for each enemy. That is cool. It's like a claw. What? That is pretty cool. Well, from what we've seen, I mean, I'm a ranger on this class, but from that skill tree you saw, you can become anything you want in the skill system, from what I can see. So you could probably, honestly, besides some base stat differences, you could probably play as a warrior, because you can, as far as you can see, you can put any armors on, you can put any weapons on. I've not seen anything class-based at all, so that's kind of neat in a way. I think I got him and I failed and was holding down the thing. Oh, portal scroll. Nice. You can see if we hold down alt, you can see all the items we have all over the place. Oh. I didn't notice these guys had blue names before. Ooh, gotta watch out my health. Nice. Is that a raw hat? Oh, that's rusted helmet. So, I can already tell you there's a sunken boat over here before with the boss, and he's not there anymore, so the maps are changing. I mean, that's a very little change, but I can tell you for sure it changed since I was playing this last time. So, leather helmet, I'm going to go for that instead of... Oh, wait. Armor, I mean, right? Yeah, I think that's better. I can't tell you for sure why, but... I'm assuming it is. I have a feeling the boss is coming up. Ooh, I'm scared. Awesome. Whoa, there he is. Holy crap. I don't remember him being like that before. I guess he was badass before, I just don't remember it. I'm just a little scared going on. Well, before we fight him, I don't see him yet anyways, let's go and look at our skill points here. So, yeah, let's just keep going. Oh no, we're going here. Increase projectile damage, temp. Okay, let's go down this way. Yeah. Iron gloves. Oh, well, apparently I found him. Wow, this guy is more active than last one, from what I remember. Holy crap. Oh. I'm so dead, aren't I? He freezes you too. This guy owned me last time. Kill me. My friends will make fun of me if I die. I'm sorry, if I had that many arrows in me, I'd be slowing down by now. So she complained, oh no, he almost owned me there. What is this, like one-shotting he's doing? Oh crap. We got him! Yes! Woo! So we got this minor mana flask. Oh, minor mana flask, medium chest. When So I'm going to show you something with these flasks, because they're pretty badass from what I've shown you, right? This is going to make it even more badass. Look at this. This minor flask has a quality of 5%. What? So it restores more mana. How insane is that? Well, that's nothing. Watch this. I have to... Oh, shit. Wrong button. Well, I guess that's a fast way back. I meant to hit scroll. Oh, here it is on this side. So watch this. Minor mana flask. Watch this. So this has a 50% increase amount recovered, 30%, 33% reduced recovery speed. How? What? Like, what the frig? How amazing is that? And we got another one here too. Might as well just try it for fun. Here you go. Increased resistance during flask effect. 27% increased resistance by drinking mana. Isn't that awesome how you have things like that? So we're going to try this out. I never tried the portal out before. Didn't mean to use it, but there we go. Godcraft's portal. Oh, that is so cool. Ta-da. So we can hand in our quest in. And she's going to give us a chance to have a medium flask or a mana flask. So I'm definitely going to go for the medium flask. And if we go open our inventory again, we're definitely going to identify it. Look at this, 57% increased stun recovery drinking flask effect. That is cool, guys. That is really cool. In fact, I'm going to go like this, get rid of this one, put you over here, you here, you here. Because what we've seen is that health flasks, for me anyways, for now, are very important since I get owned pretty fast. As you can see in town, they instantly increase. Anytime you play and basically go back, it's, I think, as far as I know, fully increased. They're just basically an item that, just pretend it's a magical heal that has limited uses that are charged by killing mobs. That's basically all they are, which is amazing to me. Look at this, wool boots. Wool boots. Let's check out these wool boots of the pupil. Cool. Do we even have boots? No. Cool. Plate armor. We're not going to touch that for now. I think we decided we're going to touch that. So if we go back to that nice lady here and sell items, we can go shift and hold these down. Just get rid of them. These are the old ones, right? Yeah, let's get rid of them then. Ta-da. And then we go. So she'll give me 7 transmutation shards. Well, but... Huh. I wonder what decided to get me those instead. She's just gonna give me a transmission. I can't talk today. I wonder what gets that option though. I wonder if this guy trades as well. Let's try here. Let's hand this quest in anyways. So I get another gem. Woohoo! Reduce damage while dual wield. Nope. 50% more physical damage, knocks enemies back on hit. 30% increased stun threshold. Attacks enemies with a force will knock back with mace, axe, 2. Okay, we don't want that. So we're going to go into the green. Physical damage added. Okay, so we don't want that. Oh, no. Fires an arrow that explodes with a cloud of poison. Oh, actually, that's pretty nice. Fires an arrow that deals damage to its targets and has an increased chance of setting them on fire. So what do we have right now? Lightning arrow. So we probably want to do poison arrow for fun. We can throw that into any slot. And there you go. So we got this new one. Skill disabled in town, of course. Let's sell items. Let's see if this guy's a bit different. So I'm not sure why they're only offering that and not Scroll of Wisdom. Maybe there's an easier way to trade these, but let's just go and play along for now. Actually... Oh, I'm missing an item. Ah, there. I was going to say, hey, they sell... Oh. That's a nice item, though. You can see they were offering a good penny for it. So let's see if you identify it versus not identify it, if there's a difference. So they'll give me 3 shards for that. Let's identify it and see what I get. Holy crap, look at all the stuff you get from that. 5! Oh, alteration shards. Was that what I was getting before? Oh no, I think I ripped myself off. I don't know. I really don't understand what they are offering me here, but we'll just say accept. So can I like convert these or something? Can I convert them to what I want? Scroll fragment becomes scroll of wisdom. Huh. So maybe I just didn't have enough items to actually be worthy enough to actually create a scroll of wisdom. This does. Huh. I guess that's what it is. So here's my stash. I could have put more important things in there, like all the stuff I'm just throwing away. So we'll put everything in here except my these two, I guess, for now. Cool. So there we go, guys. How awesome is that? So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know if you guys want more videos of this, maybe showing some stuff later on in the future. I definitely won't be in hardcore mode by then, because I'll definitely have died and lost everything. But I'm loving this game. I really think it's really cool. I can't wait. Like, let me just tell you some stuff. What makes Path the Exile different than other games in action RPG genre? Countless things make Path the Exile different, but the short list is ones. Gritty, dark fantasy setting supporting hostile, cutthroat atmosphere. I mean, as you see, the whole world was just dark and evil and creepy as hell. You don't get that in cartoon games. I'm sorry, but the new RPGs that are coming out don't look that way. Free-to-play online servers with persistent character storage in a secure economy. Of course, basically MMO style. A unique active skill system that allows any class to use any skill in the game and arguments and combine them to how they see fit. Like I said before about the wearing different armors, etc., etc. How cool. A haunting fixed perspective 3D world constructed with incredible attention to detail. I have to say, this is probably one of the best looking 2D games I've ever played with the amount of detail. They definitely put a lot of effort into the levels and stuff. Deep passive skill system that sketches, I can't say these words, that mere allocation of stats, points, and levels are gained. Incredible complex, I can't talk, item system. I rack and blah, with literally unlimited possibilities. Basically, billions of items you can make with it. This is one you're gonna like, a random generation system for monsters loot that's dynamic and tremendously exciting. Awesome. For now, it's only for Windows. They're gonna look into Mac later on, but I mean, that's gonna be way down the road. Way past release, etc., etc. But for now, awesome. Oh, and if you love PvP, do you support that? Well, here's one. Yes, in addition to PvE content, Path of Exile will contain many PvP elements, including random arenas, a ranking system, seasonal ladder, and unique PvP item rewards. The game has tremendously fun and rewarding PvP experience. So there you go for you PvP players. Anyways, you guys gotta try this. If you get lucky and get a key into the beta, that's awesome, but I don't think you'll have that much luck anymore. To get into the game right now, this second, you can put in as low as $10, and you get like a bit of a reward for that. Not only that, you get the credits for in-game for right now, which can be spent on the cash up, which is shared storage increase and more character slots. So I think it's a worthy cause. I think if you think you're going to play this for a long time, or if you like what you saw, isn't $10 worth it to get in now? Anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys, and let me know if you want any more of these videos, and have a wonderful day.